What's going on YouTube? Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lower body workout. This is lower body day 1 of the new program. Upper, lower, push-pull legs. We're starting off here with our heavy compound exercise, and when I say heavy I mean moderately heavy. I got 205 on the squat there with my new SSB Squat bar. I'm still getting used to the SSB bar. It's much different than the regular bar. I feel it a lot more in my quads, so I backed off on the weight and I'm just gonna kind of casually work my way back up. So we're doing about 3 sets of 5 to 8 there, and that brings us to our first superset with the Dumbbell Pullovers. Now, I know I said lower body day, but on every lower body day, I like to throw in some back work. The back has a lot of musculature going on there, and you can hit it, fairly frequently because it has very high recovery potential. So we're doing the dumbbell pullovers here with about 60 pounds, shooting for 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And the dumbbell pullover is probably one of my favorite back exercises. It's pretty good on recovery. The only thing is sometimes you can have your triceps take over. The long head of the triceps can get very sore, I find, when I'm doing pullovers. So you can negate that with arm position, with bending at the elbows just a bit. And there we go. First superset in the book. Now you can see we're starting here with, this is going to be SSB bar Good Morning. So I've been really kind of experimenting with this SSB bar. I freaking love it. I recommend you get one. Just really helps to take the lower body days to another level. So there are a lot of cool exercises you can do with this, and one being the Good Morning. I like the Good Morning, but I found that it was kind of difficult for me at first to keep that bar in place. And with the SSB bar, you don't really have to worry about that. It's much easier to lock into place, and you can use your arms to pull down on it to get that momentum and really secure it into your shoulders. Or you can even, when you're doing the Good Morning, kind of push up a little on the handles to keep the bar tucked into your traps there. So you can see for this, we're doing 3 sets of, I believe, 8 to 12. And that's going to be our first set. Now for this, I decided to superset with some abs. Now normally I don't train obliques, but I decided to start. New year, let's try something new. So we're doing 3 sets of side bends with my new adjustable dumbbells, the power blocks. We got 60 pounds on there, and we're doing, I think, about 8 to 12 for this one as well. I find it's really, really good to cook the obliques. You really feel it. You get that nice deep stretch and a good contraction at the top, and your obliques are going to be fried. Now, oblique training shouldn't be the main focus of your ab work, but for me, what I'm doing is 1 day of the week, I'm training 5 days a week, and 1 day of the week I'm hitting the obliques. The majority of my ab work is focusing on the cable crunch, and that's going to be my main ab builder, right? But I want to throw in some obliques, and then I'm also going to throw in some specific exercise for lower abs as well. So now we move on to our third superset of the workout. In here we have the lying hamstring curls. So you can see I have my bench here with the curl and extension attachment. And this thing is a freaking lifesaver. It's really helpful to have because it takes up not as much space as 2 machines would, but allows you to still do hamstring curls and leg extension. And hamstring curls, in my opinion, is one of the best exercises for hamstring development overall. Now, I think the seated hamstring curl is better than the lying hamstring curl, but at the end of the day, just do what you got. Now this we are supersetting with some barbell shrugs. I have been kind of on and off with my shrug consistency. Here we're doing 295 for 3 sets of 6 to 10, and I I use the straps on the shrugs because you really want to just focus on squeezing at the top and really letting the weight pull your arms down on the stretch at the bottom. That's really the best sort of mindset for the shrugs there. Now we've moved on to the last exercise of the day here, which is the leg extension, also on my bench there with the add-on. And for this, I'm doing 3 sets of 12 to 15, I believe. And I'm just really focusing on feeling it in the quads. My quads are already pretty cooked from the safety squat bar squat earlier. So I'm just really focusing on that contraction, that squeeze. And here I am, just a little bit of posing. This was early on in the workout, right after the first superset. And even though it's lower body day, I was doing those pullovers and I still felt a nice little pump there. So, like I said in my previous video, I haven't been as dialed in the last few months. There's been some changes going on, and I haven't been able to really just focus as much as I want. But, like I said, new year, gonna reset the mind, reset the goals, and really dial it in this year. So, I invite you all to join me, and let's go.